You're welcome to the other side of the bridge football channel. And this video, if you know you're very skirmish, it's better you look away or you shut down right now, because this coach needs to be sacked straight up. Yes, you can say it's just preseason, just 2 matches, but these 2 matches are enough for us to see what this coach is all about. Chelsea lost to Celtic in our preseason friendly 4-1. I mean, it was terrible. It was terrible. 2 goals in the first half and another 2 goals in the second half. It was absolutely comical. Our defense. Look, I'm so emotional right now because, like I said, Chelsea has been burned so many times, but the coach needs to go. He needs to go. We can't even wait before the season starts. I really don't know who scouted this coach, Enzo Maresca, to think he's the best fit to work for what we want to do in Chelsea Football Club, but he's been atrocious already. I mean, already my major problem is not even the players. It's not about, let's wait till Cole Palmer comes, Caicedo, and the likes. No, that's not the issue. The issue is this philosophy. Regardless of the players that come in right now, playing a very high line is detrimental. It's always been detrimental to Chelsea and to a lot of clubs that actually practice it. I mean, this is giving me all manners of PTSD from when we had Andres Villas-Boas playing a high line, and seeing that it's not working. We kept getting beat over and over and over and over. I mean, it could have been 8-0 for crying out loud. They kept penetrating the defense, just a simple pass, true pass, and that's all that was needed to beat the defense. I mean, the high line is atrocious. We didn't even get to see Ben Chilwell, starting. He played Levi Colwill again, knowing very well. Levi Colwill, I said it in the last video, playing as a left back is terrible, but that's not my issue. My issue is with the tactics. We cannot go into the season playing a high line. It will not work. I mean, looking at Sanchez playing almost in the halfway line. Sanchez always with the ball close to the halfway line. I mean, it's terrible. I heard how he plays with the 3 at the back, and the goalkeeper is usually the 4th center back. But man, what I saw today is not what I want to see for Chelsea, because a lot of teams in the Premiership are going to knock us down. We are going to be found out very easily. Easy through balls, even more technically gifted players are going to beat our goalkeeper from the midway line. It's going to be like the goal Caicedo scored, the last match of the season, last season. We're going to have so many goals like that against us. I mean, what exactly is the play right here? You've seen that the system is not working and you stick to it. I mean, if I was a player, I really don't know why the players continue to listen to the coach, knowing very well that, it's not actually working to their favor. Playing a very high line and you got beat the first time, the second time, the third time, so many times. It's crazy. But I guess we need to preview the match, so I'm just going to calm down and do a little bit of preview. In goal, we had Robert Sanchez. On the right flank, or right back rather, we had Reece James, and we had a partnership, defensive central back partnership of Benoit Badiashile and Wesley Fofana. Wesley Fofana was terrible, man. I really don't know why we insist on keeping Wesley Fofana. On the left back, we have Levi Colwill. In the central midfield, We had Romeo Lavia pairing up with Kani Chukwuemeka. Kani Chukwuemeka also was terrible. He has played 2 matches now under Maresca, and the 2 matches he hasn't really shown nothing. On the right flank, we had Noni Madueke, once again, an awful performance, and a very, very awful performance from Madueke. On the left flank, we had Modric. Look, I am a very, very staunch Modric supporter, but really, I can't really, give an excuse for his display today. I mean, Modric was atrocious. I'm sure he touched the ball maybe like 2-3 times in the first half before he got yanked away at halftime. It was a very, very terrible performance from him. Christopher Nkunku playing in the central attacking midfield, we kind of play with like 2 strikers, he and Magui. Magui was the only shining light in this team today, honestly. Magui was excellent, troubling the defenders. He's quite fast, and he's quite strong also. He kind of, was always on the shoulders of the defender, bumping them. Even when he falls down, he gets up instantly. I mean, this kid is one to look out for, honestly, and I'm really excited by what I'm seeing already. I believe he should stay in the team and should not be loaned out. But come on, this is Chelsea FC. A lot of terrible things happen, so I won't be surprised if we ship this guy out and go and get a... It's terrible. Anyway, so the first half finished 2-0. Celtic scored in the 18th minute, and I think the 32nd or 37th minute they scored another goal. And the second half we made a couple of changes. Raheem Sterling came in for Modric. Who else? Fofana went off the pitch, and Tosi Adarabiayo replaced him. And we also had Rhys James being replaced by Malo Gusto. Then in the midfield, Leslie Ugochukwu came in for Kani Chukwuemeka. I think those were the changes at halftime. And honestly, the game didn't get any better. It was still as terrible as the last match, as the first half. I mean, another problem we had was, I really don't know what Sanchez was trying to prove. Maybe he was, this, oh, give me the ball. Oh, coach, can you see me? I'm holding on to the ball. And I can pass out of the back. I mean, it was terrible to look at. Sanchez was caught off guard. When he gives the ball to a defender, the defender, he's so far out of his post, and he passes to a defender, and the defender gets dispossessed, and he starts having to run backwards to kind of save his goal. I mean, it's comedy football, and I don't really need to say. I think it was Mourinho who said he only needs to watch a player for about 5 minutes before he knows everything about that player. And I think it's the same thing with Enzo. I really don't need to watch so many matches. Chelsea have been burned so many times, and the fans really want to move forward. The fans really want to have that progress. We can't be fighting for 10th and 12th, or even fighting for relegation all over again. So in my opinion, the time is now. Get this guy out of this club, or get the likes of a player like John Terry, to be in his coaching staff as an assistant coach. I'm very, very sure John Terry will be able to tell him, look, we had this experience with AVB playing a high line and it didn't work. And we had to kick AVB out, for Roberto Di Matteo to step in and do his thing. So somebody like that, to give him, a couple of advice, because we are not Man City, for crying out loud. And Pep Guardiola didn't just get it once. He had to get the likes of Ederson. He's very, very comfortable in that role. But not only getting Ederson, he also got the likes of the Tottenham. I'm so angry right now, I can't even remember his name. The Tottenham right back, or the Man City right back from Tottenham. And I was like, with Kyle Walker, yeah. He went and got Kyle Walker, very, very pacey. So he's able to recover even when they are, a pass beats them on the high line. But Chelsea, we don't have any fast, central back, or even the right backs or the left backs. None of them is very fast, to recover. So we cannot shoehorn players into roles that they are not able to, do. And honestly, it's terrible. And We really don't want to start the season again with our hand in our hearts, and before 2-3 matches the fans are already crying out, for the coach to be sacked. I think he should be sacked now. Let's get serious as a club. And the owners, honestly, they are sending this club to the grave, in my humble opinion, because there's no real strategy. There's nothing. You sell players, you buy a bunch of players, and the whole thing is haphazard, and we miss you, man. Wherever you are, Roman Abramovich, we really do miss you, because it's very, very clear that Roman, he'll forever be a Chelsea legend, a legend of an owner. And I really, really wish and hope he has, it in his heart to kind of come back, buy off this club. I know, yeah, it was an English conspiracy from the country, to the FA to get him out of the club, but I mean, they really kept our club in ruins, and right now the fans are suffering for it. Well, we'll look forward to the next match. I really don't have anything to look forward to, because it's going to be another atrocious experience. That's all from me. I know it's not really been a strong preview, but I'm very, very quite emotional right now. But I think my stand, or my take still stands. The coach really needs to go. Sack him now, get somebody else, or bring in a assistant coach like JT to help steady the ship and guide him. Come on, this is Chelsea. We can't settle for less again. We've been mediocre for the past 2-3 seasons, and enough is enough. Enough is enough. So let me hear your comments, or let me read your comments below. I'll see you in the next video.